Welcome to Maths TV. Today we will be going through Mathematics Core Cambridge IGCSE paper 0580 paper 3 Specimen paper for 2020. This will be the worked solutions, complete worked solutions for absolutely free. We will be utilizing Cambridge IGCSE paper. Questions are not designed by us. We are using the questions just for educational purposes. If you want to go through the complete question paper, follow the flow of the video. But if you want to revise some specific question, if you want to check the worked solution of some specific question, you can check the video index, which will be shown after a couple of seconds.
Question number 1. A part, the table shows part of bus timetable. This timetable is provided. Yana leaves home at 10:50. She takes 14 minutes to walk to bus stop at City Gate. At what time does she reach the bus stop? So we'll have to add 14 minutes in 10 hours and 50 minutes. So we'll use calculator. 10 hours 50 minutes plus 0 hours and 14 minutes is equal to 11 hours 4 minutes. So our answer will be 11 hours and 4 minutes. 11:04. Second part, she gets on the next bus at City Gate. So she reached at City Gate at 11:04 and travels to Kingswood Park. At what time does this bus arrive at Kingswood Park? So 11:04, when she reaches at City Gate, she will catch this bus at 11:12. And this bus will reach at Kingswood Park at 11:50. So our answer will be 11:50. Part 3. Work out how many minutes the bus takes to get from City Gate to Kingswood Park. So how many minutes the bus will take? So it will be starting at 11:12 and it will reach at 11:50. Again we can use calculator. So 11 minutes and 11 hours and 50 minutes minus 11 hours and 12 minutes. When we subtract, we will get 0 hours and 38 minutes. So it will be 38 minutes. Question number 1, B part. Ivan walks 1.5 km from his home to Kingswood Park. He takes 20 minutes. Work out Ivan's average speed in kilometers per hour. Kilometers per hour. So we will change the time into hours. 20 minutes will be divided by 60 and this will be in hours, which is 1 by 3 hours. So speed is equal to distance over time. Speed is equal to distance divided by time, and distance is 1.5 kilometer, will be divided by 1 by 3. We will solve with calculator. 1.5 divided by 1/3, this will be equal to 4.5 kilometers. 4.5 kilometers per hour. Part C. The scale drawing shows a map of Kingswood Park. There are 2 straight paths and 1 circular path. The scale is 1 centimeter, represents 200 meter. So this is the drawing they have provided. So this is the route they are talking about, east gate to west gate. We will measure this one. This is reduced drawing, and if we measure the distance between these two is 10 centimeters. This distance is 10 centimeters. So 10 centimeters, if we calculate this one, 10 centimeters multiply by 200. So 10 multiplied by 200 will be 2000. So 2000 means 2 kilometers. So 2000 divided by 1000, we will get 2 kilometers. But according to marking scheme, as I told you, this is reduced drawing. According to marking scheme, they have taken this distance as 11 centimeter, and if we take 11 centimeter distance, then our calculations will change and it will be 11 multiplied by 200. It will be 2200, and in that case we will divide this with 1000 and answer will be 2.2 kilometer, and in the marking scheme answer is 2.2 kilometers. Now measure the bearing of south gate from north gate. South gate is this one and north gate is here, this one. So we'll have to measure bearing of south gate from north gate. We'll use tractor, and if we fix here, now you can see bearing. We have fixed this point at north gate and bearing is 150. So we will write answer for second part. The bearing of south gate from north gate is 150 degrees. The entrance, third part, the entrance P to a children's play area is 500 meters from north gate on a bearing of 195. Mark the position of P on the map. Now we will have to mark this position. For this one, we will check the bearing of 195 from north gate, and again we will check 195. 150 is this one. This one we have already done. This is 150, 150. So we can add 45 more in this. So if we adjust our tractor over here and add 45, 40 here and 5 here, so this will be 45 on this point. So we can join this one with dotted line. This will be the bearing of 195. This will be 45. So 45 plus 150 will be total bearing will be 195, and 500 meters from North Gate. So 500 meters, 500 divided by 200, because scale is 1 centimeter is to 200. So if we divide by 200, we will get 2.5. This will be equal to 2.5 centimeters. So we'll have to measure distance from this point. 2.5 centimeter we will measure. So we'll put scale over here, and 2.5 will be at this point. So this we can mark over here as P. This is the position for gate. Now the last part, fourth part of this question. Yvonne runs once round the circular path. Calculate the distance Yvonne run. So for the distance, we will have to calculate the distance of the circular path. And circular path, we know, for a circular path, diameter, the formula is pi into d. So we need the value of d. We'll go to the circle and check the diameter. And the diameter in this reduced drawing is 5.5. If you check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is 5.5. So in this reduced drawing, value of d is 5.5. So we will make it pi multiply by 5.5 will be equal to, we'll solve with the calculator. So 5.5 multiplied by pi will be equal to 17.27. 17.27. In this case, this is the centimeters, and we will have to multiply this by 200 to calculate the total distance covered. And if we multiply this by 200, we will get 17.27 multiplied by 200. This will result to 3454 meters. But if we take the distance of this drawing diameter as 6, because this is reduced drawing, if we take diameter as 6, then our calculation will be 6 multiplied by pi, and that calculation will be 6 multiplied by y is equal to 18.84, and this will be multiplied by 200 to get the actual distance, which is equal to 3769.91, which is approximately equal to 3770. This is the answer in the marking scheme. In meters. Question number 2, A part. The diagram shows 5 number cards. These 5 number cards are shown. Put 2 cards side by side to show a 2-digit number that is multiple of 7. So we'll write multiples of 7. So multiple of 7 can be 7, 14, 21, 28. So from these cards we can arrange 21 and also 28. So one of these answers we can write here. So I'm writing 21. Second part, a 2-digit square number. 2-digit square numbers are 1-digit square number will be 4, 9, but we don't need these two because these are single digit. We need 2-digit square numbers. So it will be 16 and it can be 49, but for that one we require 7 and 7. So we can write 81. So one of them we can choose. I'm selecting 16, so we can mention here 16. Third part, a 2-digit cube number. 2-digit cube number, if we are taking 2, cube of 2 will be 8, which is single digit. So, but we require 2 digits. So we'll take 3. 3 cube will be equal to 27. So we have card of 2 also and 7 also. So we can write here 27. A 2-digit prime number. 2-digit prime number. So 2-digit prime number can be 17 prime number, or it can be 61, or it can be 67 or 71. All these numbers we can make from these provided cards. So we can write answer, for example 17, which is acceptable. Now B part, we'll have to insert one pair of brackets. Insert one pair of brackets into this statement to make it correct. So if you see carefully, we'll have to put brackets over here and here. So now we'll solve the brackets first. 5 minus 2 will be 3, and 3 plus 3 will be 6, and 6 multiplied by 7 will be 42. So this statement will be correct in that case. Now C part, write 60 as a product of its prime factors. So what we will do, we'll write 60 and we can make pairs. 1 is prime number, 2 multiply by 30, this one, so we can select 2, then 30 can be written as 2 and multiply by 15, so we'll choose again prime number. Then 15 can be written as 3 multiply by 5, both are prime numbers, so we'll select both. Now we can write down all the prime numbers. 2 into 2 into 3 into 5, so this will be 2 multiplied by 2 will be 4, 4 multiplied by 3 will be 12, 12 multiplied by 15 will be 60. So prime numbers, we will write down the prime numbers. Our answer will be this one. So we will not write 60, we will write the prime numbers, which is this answer: 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. So this will be our answer. Part 2. Find the LCM, least common multiple, of 36 and 60. So we will find the LCM. 36 and 60 we can write like this. Now we will divide this by the smallest number which can divide. So 2, this will be 18 and this will be 30. Again by 2, this will be 9, this will be 15. Then by 3, 3 3s are 9 and 3 5s are 15. Again by 3, so 1 and 5 as it is, we'll copy as it is because it's not completely divisible by 3. Now by 5, so 1 and 1. Now these are the numbers which we'll have to multiply and we'll get the LCM. So we'll multiply 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5, and this will be equal to 180. So our LCM of 36 and 60 is 180. D part. Find the value of cube root of 0.729. We'll use calculator for this, and by calculator cube root will be of 0.729 will be equal to 9 by 10 or 0.9 by 10 or 0.9. So we can write answer 0.9. Question number 3. Joel spins a fair 5-sided spinner numbered 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Write down the probability that the spinner lands on an odd number. Odd number will be 3 and 5. So there are 2 odd numbers out of 5. So probability will be 2 over 5. So we write 2 over 5. A prime number out of these 5 numbers, prime number is 2, 3 and 5. These 3 are prime numbers. So 3 out of 5. So probability for a prime number will be 3 by 5. So we'll write answer 3 by 5. The number 7, which is missing, which is not included in these 5 numbers, so probability will be 0. So we'll write probability for getting 7 will be 0. B part. the table shows the results of his first 20 spins. So this is the table showing the details. Write down the mode. Mode means most occurring. Most occurring number, if we check the table, is this one. 4 is most occurring because it occurs more frequently, which is 6. So we'll write answer as 4. Calculate the mean. To calculate mean, we'll have to multiply these two. 2 multiplied by 3 in brackets plus this multiplied by this, which is 3 multiplied by 2 plus 4 multiplied by 6 plus 5 multiplied by 4 plus 6 multiplied by 5, and we'll have to divide by the number of spins, which is 20. So if we solve it with calculator, we'll get an answer 4.3. Joel wants to draw a pie chart to show the results in the table. Show that the sector angle for the number 2 is 54. So if we check for number 2, frequency for number 2 is 3. Frequency for number 2 is 3. We will write 3 divided by 20. 3 out of 20 times will be 2 multiplied by 360. So if we solve with calculator, 3 divided by 20 multiplied by 360, this will be equal to 54 degrees, which is required. B part, find the sector angle for number 6. If we check, number 6 is occurring 5 times. So find the sector angle for number 6. 5 times out of 20. 5 times out of 20 multiplied by 360, and if we solve this with calculator, 5 divided by 20 multiplied by 360, this will be equal to 90 degrees. So answer will be 90 degrees. C part, Joel asks 30 students to guess the number that the spinner will land on next. This pie chart shows the results. Part 1, the sector angle for the number of 6 is 168 degrees. This one is 168. We can show here 168 degrees. How many students guessed the number 6? So by calculator, the complete pie chart is of 360. So 360 divided by total number of students is 30. So divided by 30 will be equal to 12. This will be equal to 12. So 168 divided by 12, we will divide this by calculator. 168 divided by 12 is equal to 14. So our answer is 14. Find the percentage of the students who guessed a number less than 5. So we'll have to measure
the angle for less than 5. So for less than 5 we will measure this drawing. From pie chart we will check less than 5 is this shaded portion, this one. We will check the angle for this and we will fix detector over here, and this is showing us 155. Up to this line is showing us 155. So angle is 155. So find the percentage of students who guessed the number less than 5. So angle will be 155 out of 360. So will be 155 divided by 360 and multiply by 100, because we need the percentage also, and we'll solve with the calculator and we will get answer 43.3. 43.3%. Joel spins the spinner. 10% of the students guessed correctly. Which number did the spinner land on? So 10% of the, we'll have to check 10% is which angle. So for 10%, so we will check 10% angle must be 10 divided by 100. 10% of 360 will be equal to 36. 10% of 360 is equal to 36. Now we will check which angle is 36 in this diagram. If we check with protractor, this angle for this one, if we fit here, this angle is 36. So this portion, which is spinner lands on 5, this angle is 36. So our answer will be 5. Spinner lands at 5, so we will write here 5, because 5 is the number on which spinner is landing for 36 degrees. So 36 degrees, answer will be 5. Question number 4, A part. A farmer has 45 horses and 20 cows. Write this as a ratio of horses and cows. Give your answer in its simplest form. So ratio, we will write 45 ratio 20, because horses are first, so we will write 45 first, then cows. So simplest form, we can divide this by 5. So this will be 9. 45 divided by 5 will be 9, and 20 divided by 5 will be 4. So 9 ratio 4. This will be our answer. Part 2. The farmer wants the ratio of horses, cows to equal 5 ratio 3. He keeps his 45 horses and buys some more cows.
So now he want ratio of 5:3. So work out the number of cows he must buy. So we will check 5:3. He want to keep his 45 horses. We will multiply 5 by 9 and 3 also by 9. We will get 45:27. Out of 27, 20 he is already having. So how many cows he has to buy more? 27 minus 20, it means 7 cows he has to buy more. So our answer will be 7 cows. B part, 6 years ago, the farmer invested $3,750 at a rate of 4% per year, compound interest. Calculate the total value of his investment after 6 years. So time duration is 6 years. Compound interest formula will be using 4% and the principal amount is this one. Give your answer correct to the nearest dollar. So the formula we will apply is 1 plus 4 over 100, because percentage rate is 4 and time duration is 6 years, so we'll write 6, which is equal to 1.265. We'll have to calculate this with the calculator. 1 plus 4 over 100 whole raised to power 6 will be equal to 1.265. Then we'll multiply this with the principal amount, which is $3,750. So 3,750 multiply by the answer which we got on calculator. This will be equal to 4744. Again we will calculate with the calculator. 3750 multiply by the answer, which is 1.265, will be equal to 4744.946, which is approximately equal to 4745. So our answer will be $4745. The farmer wants to spend his investment on buying goats. Goats cost $126 each. Work out the maximum number of goats. Maximum number of goats we have to calculate he can buy and the amount of money left over. This one also we have to tell. So total amount he will be having is 4745. So we'll divide 4745 by $126. We'll solve with calculator. 4745 divided by 126. We will get 37.658. So from this number we got information that there will be 37 goats. We can buy 37 goats and there will be some amount which will be remaining with us as leftover. So For 37 goats, how much amount will be required? 37 each will be 126. So we'll solve with the calculator. 37 multiplied by 126. We will require $4,662. So out of the amount which we have 4745, we spent 4662. So leftover amount will be, we'll solve with calculator, 4745 minus 4662. The leftover amount will be $83. So number of goats, we will buy 37 goats. Our answer will be 37, and the leftover amount will be $83. C part, the farmer grows carrots. In 2018, the selling price of carrots was $96 per ton. In 2019, this selling price increased by 18%. Work out the increase in the selling price from 2018 to 2009. So they require only the increment. So we have to calculate 18% of $96. So we will write 18% multiplication 96, and we will solve with the calculator. So 18% of multiplication 96 will be equal to 17.28. So this will be our answer, $17.28. Question number 5. A sequence of patterns is made using lines and dots. The first 3 patterns in the sequence are shown below. So pattern 1, 2, 3. We have to draw pattern 4. Draw pattern 4 on the grid. So we'll see this line 1, 2. 2 lines in straight in this one, horizontal lines, 3 horizontal lines, and these are 4 horizontal lines. Next pattern will be having 5 horizontal lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 horizontal lines, and then we'll have to draw side vertical lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is complete. Now we'll have to draw the dots. We'll start from here. 1, 2, then 3, then 4, and then 5. So this will be the complete pattern which we have drawn. So we are done with part A. Part B, complete the table. Pattern number 1, 2, 3, 4 and number 10 is given. Number of dots, these are 2 dots in first pattern. There are 3 dots in second pattern, and third pattern is having 1, 2, 3, 4 dots. So we will write here 4. Fourth pattern is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots. So if we check, pattern 1 is having 2, 2 is having 3, third pattern is having 4, fourth is having 5 dots. It means 1 more dot than the pattern number. So if pattern number is 10, it will be having 11 dots. Now we can check the number of lines. For pattern 1 there are 4 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4. For pattern 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines. For pattern number 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lines. So we will write here 10. Pattern number 4 is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 horizontal and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So total 13 lines in pattern number 4. So if we check this sequence 4, 7, 10, 13, so there is a difference of 3 plus 3. So for 10th sequence, if we check the n, the number of, before solving this one, we can find the nth pattern, find an expression in terms of n for the number of dots in pattern n. Number of dots will be n plus 1. So we can write here n plus 1. So our final answer will be n plus 1 for this. Number of lines in pattern n. So number of lines in pattern n, we will check the difference, which is plus 3. So we will write 3n, and if we replace n is equal to 1, this will be 3, but we need 4, so plus 1. So our nth pattern will be having 3n plus 1 lines. So we will write here 3n plus 1. By using this formula, we can find the 10th pattern, number of lines in 10th pattern, which will be 3 into 10 plus 1, which is 30 plus 1, which is equal to 31. So we'll replace this 31 over here. Part C, find an expression in terms of n for the number of dots in pattern n. So for number of dots, we can write n plus 1, because 1 dot is extra than pattern. If pattern number is 2, dots will be 3. If pattern number is 4, dots will be 5. So we can write n plus 1. Then the number of lines in the pattern n. So the difference is 3. So we'll multiply 3 and 3 with n. And for first pattern, the number of lines, if we replace n is equal to 1, it's giving us 3, but originally it is 4 lines, so we'll add 1. So we'll get the nth term formula for nth pattern as 3n plus 1. So our formula will be 3n plus 1. So we will use the same 3n plus 1 formula to calculate the 10th term, number of lines in 10th pattern. So 3n plus 1, number of pattern is 10. So 3 into 10 plus 1, which is equal to 30, plus 1, which is equal to 31. So 31. Now part D, a pattern has 76 lines. 76 lines. Work out how many dots are there in this pattern. So if we check the pattern number first, pattern number 3n plus 1 is the general formula for pattern number. So 3n plus 1 is equal to 76 lines. So 3n is equal to 76 minus 1, which is equal to 75. So 3n is equal to 75. It means n is equal to 75 over 3, which is equal to 25. So pattern number will be 25. Now if pattern number is 25, dots are 1 more than the pattern number. So dots will be equal to 25 plus 1, which is equal to 26. So our answer will be 26 dots. Question number 6, A part, solve these equations. algebraic equation is given, we have to solve, find the value of x. So we can shift this 7 to other side of equality and its sign will change. X is equal to 15 minus 7. So x is equal to 15 minus 7 will be 8. So answer will be 8. B part, 5 into 3x plus 8 is equal to 10. So we'll open brackets. So 5 into 3 will be 15x plus 5 into 8 will be 40 is equal to 10. We'll shift this 40 to the other side of equality. So 15x is equal to 10 minus 40, which is equal to 30, which is minus 30. And 15x is equal to minus 30. We will divide both sides by 15. So this will be cancelled. 15 2s are 30. So it will be minus 2. So x is equal to minus 2 will be our answer. B part. A club is arranging transport for its members. Speedy coaches charge $625 plus $15 per member. The total cost in dollars for X members is given by the expression 15x plus 625. 15x means number of people, X members, is multiplied by per member price, and this one is charge is added 625. This is how we are getting this expression. The same technique we will use for this one. Sporty coaches charge $117 plus $19 per member. Write an expression for the total cost in dollars for X members. So in the similar way, we will write 19 into x, 19x plus 117. This will be our expression for the total cost. So 19x plus 117. This will be the expression. Second part, the total cost is the same for both speedy coaches and sporty coaches. Total cost is same. It means 19x plus 117 is equal to the given one, which is 15x plus 625. So we write equal to 15x plus 625. Now we will simplify this equation. So we can shift this 15x to this side of equality. So 19x minus 15x will be equal to 625, and this 117 we will shift to this side of equality, minus 117. So this will be 4x is equal to 624. 625 minus 117 will be equal to 508. We'll divide both sides by 4. So this will be equal to 127. This will be cancelled. This will be cancelled. So answer will be 127. So x will be equal to 127. Our answer will be 127. Question number 7. It's a graph question. Straight line they have already drawn. This is the straight line L. We have to find the y-intercept. Question is this one, A part. The line L is shown on the grid. Find the equation of line in form y is equal to mx plus c, where c is y-intercept, and we can see y-intercept is equal to 6. So value of c is equal to 6. Value of m is also required. M will be equal to rise over run. Rise over run. Rise is from 0 to 6. So rise is 6. Run is 1.1, 1.2. So divided by 1.2. So value of m will be equal to, we will calculate with calculator, 6 divided by 1.2, which is equal to 5. So m will be 5, and we can see that line is going sloping down, so it will be minus 5. So we'll take minus 6 over 1.2. So gradient, we found value of m as minus 5, and y-intercept, which is value of c, we found as 6. Now we can write down these values in equation. Y is equal to mx plus c. So our equation will be y is equal to m, which is minus 5x plus c, which is 6. So this will be our equation. Y is equal to minus 5x plus c. B part, complete the table of values for y is equal to x square plus 2x plus 4. We'll have to complete the table of values. So normally we can replace these values, minus 1 in this equation and 2 in this equation, and directly we are solving to find these values. So but I will explain you the other method, which is by the use of calculator. And by use of calculator we can find all these values in one go, and we'll be showing the calculator on screen also. You can follow the screen. You can follow the screen and go to the mode, and mode 7 is for tables. Fx is equal to, you will have to type this one on calculator. X square will be by alpha button, so alpha, this one x square plus 2. Again, to type x we will have to press alpha, so 2x plus 4. So this one is equal to start. We'll have to start from minus 2 because our table is starting from minus 2. So we'll type minus 2. Then end is 3, last value is 3, so we'll be writing 3. And step is the difference between these intervals is 1. There is increment of 1, so we'll give step as 1 equal to, now this is displaying, the calculator screen is displaying the whole table. For minus 2, fx value is, y value is 4. For minus 1, y value is 3. So we can copy here, for minus 1, y value 3. For 0, y value is 4, which is confirmation that we are getting the same values. Now we can go down and check the value for 1, 2 and 3. For 1, value is 7, which is also matching with our table. For 2, it is 12, so we'll write here 12. And for 3, we can check on the screen of the calculator. For 3, it is 19, which is also matching. So in this way we can get the whole table in one go by the help of calculator, and we can confirm also that our answer is correct by matching the given values in the table. Second part of B is on the grid opposite, draw the graph of y is equal to x square plus 2x plus 4 for this given range. Now we will have to plot the points. Given points now are shown on the screen, x values and y values. First point is minus 2 and 4. So minus 2 here and 4 will be this one. So our point will be this. We can show this point by a circle like this one. Then minus 1 and 3. Minus 1 and this is 2 and 3 will be in the middle of this one. So minus 1 and 3, we can circle this point as well. Now 0 and 4. 0 and 4 will be this point. 0 and 4. Next point is 1 and 7. 1 and 6 and 7 will be in between 6 and 8. So we can circle this point. Then 2 and 12. 2 and 12 will be this point. We can circle this as well. 3 and 19. 3 and 19 will be in between 18 and 20 and 2 and half. So this will be 19. Now this will be our curve which we'll have to draw. We can draw this curve carefully. We need a smooth curve. This one, we can carefully draw this one. Like this. So this will be the smooth curve. We can erase wherever we feel that we have to draw a smoother curve, so we can draw this. So the point of intersection is this one. So B part, second part, B2, we have drawn the smooth curve, and part C, for this given range, same range, write down the x coordinate of the point of intersection of the line L with the curve, this one which we have drawn. So we will check from the graph which we have plotted what is the point which we got, x coordinate of the point which we got. If we see this one, this is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, almost this is 0.3. This point, if you see, it's 0.3, x coordinate is 0.3, so we can write here 0.3. Question number 8, A part, work out the values of x and y. We have to give the values. X, you know, this is a triangle. Sum of interior angles of a triangle will be adding up to 180 degree. So 74 plus 71 is adding up to 145. So 180 minus 145 will be equal to 35. 180 minus 145, this will be giving us answer 35 degrees. So our answer will be 35 degrees. For y, we know this line is parallel to this line, so this angle will be equal to this one. This is 74, so this will also be 74 degrees. So our answer for y will be 74 degrees. For B part, work out the values of w. Give reasons for your answer. We'll have to give reason for our answer also. So we know that this exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of opposite interior angles. So we can write W plus 85 is equal to 128. So W will be equal to 128 minus 85, which is equal to 128 minus 85 will be equal to 43 degrees. So our answer will be 43 degrees. And the reason which we write is exterior angle of a triangle equals the sum of the interior opposite angles. Interior opposite angles. This will be our reason. Now part C, use trigonometry to calculate the value of P. So this angle we have to find. So this one is our opposite and this one is hypotenuse. So opposite over hypotenuse will be equal to sine theta, sine P. So we can write sine P is equal to 8 over 15. So this implies P is equal to sine inverse 8 over 15. So we will calculate with the calculator. Sine inverse 8 over 15, which is equal to 32.23. So our answer will be 32.23 degrees. We can write 32.23 degrees or 32. If we round it, we can write 32.2 also. Part D, the diagram shows the path of a plane from airport A to airport B. Airport A to airport B, one is direct route, the other one is this one. The distance for this is given. Show that the distance between A to B direct distance is 375. This one we have to show equal to 375. This is right angle triangle. So for right angle triangle we can use Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is AB, which is hypotenuse, square is equal to, for example, if this is C, so AC square plus BC square. This square plus this square. Base square plus hypotenuse square. So AB we have to find. AB will be equal to AC square plus BC square under root. So we can replace the values of AC, which is 300 square, plus BC, which is 225 squared. So we'll solve with the calculator, and this will be 300 squared plus 225 squared under root is equal to 375 kilometers, because distance all is in kilometers, so we'll have to write here kilometers. So this is the same which we have to show 375 kilometer, which is correct. Now part 2. The plane flies at an average speed of 450 kilometer per hour. This is the speed, and it leaves A at 14:45 and flies directly to B. Work out the time the plane arrives at B. Now the distance calculated, direct distance is 375. So we know that speed is equal to distance over time. So speed is 450. So we'll write 450 is equal to 375, the distance, direct distance which we found, divided by time. So time will be equal to 375 divided by 450, which is equal to 5/6. And if we multiply 5/6 by 60, because this is in minutes, so we'll multiply by 60, this will be equal to 50 minutes. So 50 minutes. It leaves A at 14:45. So and flies directly to B. So after 50 minutes it reaches to the destination, which is B. So now we will have to add time, 14 hours and 45 minutes. We'll use calculator to solve this time question also. So on screen you can see 14 hours and 45 minutes plus 0 hours and 50 minutes. This will be resulting to 15 hours and 35 minutes. So at 15:35 plane will reach to the destination B. Question number 9. This is transformation question. The diagram shows 4 shapes A, B, C, D. A part, describe fully the single transformation that maps shape A onto shape B. So first part is shape A onto shape B. So we will check shape A onto shape B. We will take help of the tracing paper, and this is the tracing paper. You can use this tracing paper in exam as well. And what we will do, we'll draw this one like this. Completely we are drawing shape A, and after drawing this one we can put here pencil and rotate this, and we will check. This is, we are rotating this one. Up to here is angle 90 degree, and once more it will be 180 degree, and it's fitting on B exactly. So center of rotation will be this point, and it will be rotation 90 degree. Again, if we start from here, center of rotation is here where I'm putting the pencil, and starting from this point to this one is 90 degree, and further 90 degree means 180 over here. So it's rotation, clockwise rotation of 180 degree, and the center of rotation we will check here. This one is center of rotation, and axis we will check. This is 6, x value is 6 and y value is 7. So we will write answer for part 1, A1. We will write it is rotation. It's rotation 180 degree, and center of rotation we can write center at 6, 7. So this will be our answer. Shape C. So now shape C, shape A onto shape C. So we'll again check shape A onto shape C. So same tracing paper we can use. This is shape A and it is changing to shape C. So if we check from this point to this point, these are 1, 2, 3, 4 units. So in between will be this point, which is 2 units. If I remove tracing paper, this will be 2 units over here from this side, 2 units from this side, and this can be the mirror line. Mirror line can be this one. This one will be the mirror line, and see everything is 2 units from this line, which is, and this line is x is equal to 1. So we can write x is equal to 1. This line is mirror line, which is x is equal to 1, and this drawing is exactly mirrored on this side. Reflection you can write, or you can write mirror. About x is equal to 1. So we'll write the answer for part 2. This is reflection. Reflection, and the line is x is equal to 1. And third part is shape D. So shape A onto shape D. We will check shape A onto shape D. So shape A onto shape D, if we check, this is this side is 1 unit, this one is 1 unit, while this one is 2 units. Similarly, this is 2 unit, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4 units. This is 2 units, this one is 4 units. So everything is enlarged by a factor of 2. So this is enlargement by scale factor 2. Enlargement by scale factor 2. So now we can find center of enlargement. For center of enlargement, we will be drawing lines. For example, we'll be joining this corner with this corner of this shape, and we will join this one like this. Similarly, we will join this line with this, and we can even join this corner with this one. So you can see all the corners are meeting at this point. So even you can join this corner also with this corner with this corner. So all the corners are joining at this point. So center of enlargement is this point, and position vector for position coordinates, ordered pair coordinates for this point are 6 and 11. So 6, 11 are the coordinates for this one. So we will write answer for this D part. D part is this. So we'll write this is enlargement
enlargement, and center of enlargement is 611, and scale factor is 2. We can write scale factor 2.
B part. On the grid, draw the image of shape A after a translation by the vector -3 and 2. -3 is x value, this one is x value, and this one is y value. So -3 and 2, we will we will translate this drawing by -3 and 2. So I will write vector here -3 and 2. We will translate A. We have to translate A by -3 and 2. So we'll have to move this drawing. -3 mean so 1, -3 mean down, x value will be left. So 1, 2, 3 left and 2 up. So 1, 2. So this point will be at here. Now this point will be 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2. It will reach here. Similarly, this point will be 1, 2, 3 and 1 and 2. This point will reach here. So we will be getting these points. Similarly, this point will be -1, -2, -3 and 1 and 2. So this corner will reach here. Now the upper corner, -1, -2, -3, then 1 and 2. So our drawing will shift over here. By the scale, if I draw the drawing by the help of scale, so new location of A will be this one. This will be the new location after translation by -3 and 2. So this is A. I will write here A dash or A prime, which is after translation by the vector -3 and 2. Now this one B part is done. C part. Which shapes, if any, are congruent to shape D? Give reason for your answer. So we will check congruence of shape D. We will check congruence of shape D. Shape D is this one, which is the bigger shape, and this is shape D, and we can see all the shapes are smaller in size, and this D shape is bigger in size, so no shape is congruent to shape D. So we'll write answer as no shape is congruent to shape D. Reason? Because no shape is of size D. No shape is of size D.
Thanks for watching Maths TV. See you next time with a new question paper with another question.